Fight with honor.
Thanks for participating in the vote. Light Warden is bad in any deck except Priest. Questing Adventure is not good in most of the decks that I play. Fenrir Vargas is solid as usual, especially when you play a class that can get guys, and then you play the Defender. Stormwind Champion is especially good in a Paladin deck due to your ability to get guys. Arcane Golem tends to be bad in my in arena decks because you can't usually rush them down fast enough. Mana Addict is generally bad, even if you have a lot of spells, because you pass the turn and it's a 1/3. Demolisher isn't that great if you can't protect it, but we'll see if we can. Monty Berserker is potentially good in a Paladin deck if you get Blessing of Kings. It's a pretty good target. It's not bad just as a 2/3, but Ancient Broom, actually, I would normally pick Ancient Brewmaster for Berserker, but Paladins have a lot of 4 class cards, so the 4s have to be really good for you to pick them, so I'm going to pick Monty Berserker over it. Venture Co. Merc is really beastly. I'll pretty much always pick that. Not always, but I think it's moved up even past what I currently have it at. Dungeon Shieldmaster, it's good enough as a 4 to pick it. I'll choose the Bluegill Warrior over the War Golem. This one's close. I wonder what I have it ranked as in my list. Pretty sure I have the Bluegill fairly high. It's number 32, War Golem is 39. They're not too far off. And I agree with that still. I have the choice for another War Golem here, but I'm going to choose the Blessing of Wisdom. Card draw is nice, especially when you can cheat your way into drawing 2 for 1 mana. Argent Protector is a very good card. Divine Shield makes this card 2 for 1, an awful lot for 2 mana card. Ogre Magi and Elven Archer don't do enough. Equality is a nice spell, fits in very well with the theme of the Paladin. Use your recruits to bash in their opponent's ogres. The other 2 cards are real bad. Avenging Wrath is a top tier epic. I have no weapons yet for the Molten Giant. Faceless Manipulator is good, but not as good as Avenging. Acidic Swamp is one of the best 2 mana 3/2s. 2 mana card advantage, that's always great. These 2 cards, the Abusive Sergeant is more acceptable in a Paladin deck due to the recruits. That said though, I think I still prefer the Grizzly. I lack 3s, and a 3 mana 3/3 is alright. Sword of Justice is extremely strong. I'll pretty much pick that over most anything. Consecration, glad to pick one of those up. Missing the 4 Paladin good cards so far. That's one of them. Argent Protector again, great. Pick that pretty highly. Worth looking to see. I already have 1, 2, 4, 5 2s, which is starting to get on the high side. Divine Favor, I tend to find it doesn't fit very well considering I play most of the Paladin decks fairly slowly. So I'll pick a 3 mana 4/3, which is dandy. Another Consecration, an awesome Area of Effect card. Hammer of Wrath, very good card advantage. Against the Harvest Golem, that's actually rather close. Depends a lot on how satisfied I am with my 3 drops. I'm already pretty satisfied with them, and I'm bound to get more, so I'm going to pick the Hammer of Wrath over the Harvest Golem. It's close though, and it varies. Mountain Giant or Molten Giant? I'm going to go Molten Giant. Mountain Giant is going to be pretty hard to cast, I think. Bloodfin Raptor, I'll pick that over Bluegill Warrior. Cult Master is really good in the Paladin deck. You sacrifice your recruits. Super good. Dark Iron Dwarf versus Silver Hand Knight. I have a good amount of 4s already. In most decks, this is an easy Dark Iron Dwarf, but the mana curve has me very strong on 4s already, and this is a very strong 5. I don't have much late game, so Silver Hand Knight it is. Hand of Protection versus Frost Elemental. I don't respect the Frost Elemental too much, but I don't have much late game, so I'm going to choose Frosty. These 2 are garbage, so I'll choose Corehound, which is also garbage, but it's less garbagey. Ogre is good for late game. Worgen Infiltrator for the early game over the 2 garbage cards. That card's actually great. Argent Protector, a 3rd one, that's pretty sweet. Azure Drake for the late game plus the card draw. Pretty easy pick there. And another Equality. Cool. For the late game, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Double Consecration, triple Argent Protector, double Equality. That looks pretty good. I am missing the True Silver Champions and the Blessing of Kings, but it's pretty good. The true silver champion is like one of the main reasons to play Paladin though, so not having them is disappointing, but I can't be disappointed about getting the double combo. I think this deck is above average, not that far above average though, surprisingly. So I'm going to say this will go 9 wins.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands
the acidic swamp ooze is something I cannot play on turn 2 against the Paladin, and yet it's good enough to keep because you want to play it on turn 4 against their thingamajiggy, true silver. He got rid of all 4 cards. I might be able to play it on turn 4 because he might coin true silver. This is a great draw. I'll play the Berserker because if he coins out a 3-3, which is usually a nightmare of the Berserker, I have the Grizzly with the taunt to protect my Berserker. And better to get this out of the way early because it's a lot less good than the Raptor as the game goes on. Playing a 2-mana 2-3 is generally pretty dodgy. In this case though, he just played a card that is extremely poor against Amani Berserker. He might be thinking that this is going to trade with the Amani Berserker anyways, but unfortunately due to this guy, he got pretty much the perfect setup for my Amani. I've got a Tazdingo, Tantopi.
Shields up!
I wonder.
There's no way I can prevent him from clearing my 2 guys, so I'm just going to... Wait, actually there is. No, in fact I should cast Blessing of Wisdom then. So since this thing only has 2 attack, if I attack this there, 2 + 2 is 4, so... This thing could possibly draw 2 cards, which is great.
Reporting for duty.
Could possibly draw more than 2 cards, but guaranteed 1 card draw with the possibility of 2. That's really good for 1 mana.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
Oh, that's really nice.
Not on my watch.
I should put it on this one. It's gonna be Tazdingo's last stand, but that's okay. It's done work. I should have attacked before, but I was thinking out loud. Would have made the same play anyways.
Reporting for duty.
The champion will allow me to trade these guys off, but I would trade them off anyways, so better is to save the champion for even more guys. And along with the slow style of this deck, hitting this reinforce button every turn is pretty good because it's like getting a free wisp each turn. Well, it's like playing a wisp, draw a card each turn, which is, well no, it's more like a free wisp. It's a wisp that says to draw a card. And though that is uninspiring, it makes the Paladin very good over the long game. Why no equality trade? Well, that is a huge waste of equality because they can use equality in a much better way. There's a Stormwind champion now. Yes. No, it's easier to say it's like have a novice engineer. Yes. Anyways.
To battle! To battle! Squire!
Get out maximum guys for the Stormwind champion next turn. Every turn that you're thinking about burning a card, you should be thinking about if it can be used better later, and then if it'll kill you not to do it now. When you're at 30, you can afford to use the cards to the best of their ability.
I smell blood. Reporting for
Stormwind champion is best used right before you have a lot of guys. or right after you have a lot of guys. And it was going to be my intended player, but Avenging Wrath looks too good here. A lot of low health minions. Pretty good, actually.
To battle!
If you insist.
And I'll play the Injured Blade Master since it's out of Consecrate range. If I had the choice to play a 3-2, I would have reinforced instead. That was actually a very likely result for Avenging Wrath. It's probably above 50%.
For the crusade!
To battle! Your turn to bleed!
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
Against Valir, Acidic Swamp Ooze will always hit, but iffy on whether or not it's worth it. I will probably play the Bloodfin Raptor coined just so I can play Blessing of Wisdom on it. Unless he plays a 2-1, then alright, well, it's a clear coin Sword of Justice. Oh man. Sinister Strike Cold Blood the Dream? Whoa! Okay. That's rather concerning.
For justice!
It's a perfect draw you can get. Much concern. I'm not going to bother oozing that. If he's got a Assassin's Blade, I'm absolutely going to need to use that. Well, that may look devastating, and it is.
This is our time, scrub.
He is quite a few cards down. Oh, Defender of Argus. Thank you for being here for me. One choice is to consecrate, and the other is to take 2 damage. I think I lead by such a big amount right now that I should consecrate. No. 2 damage. That would be so cowardly.
My shield for Argus.
Sure, I'll find a better use for it.
For justice!
I don't even have
For
to,
justice!
but I will.
First,
You can only get so lucky with your opening hand.
Just me and Mr. Bite.
Well, that is actually uncastable for now. Spent his turn casting a 2-1. Hope it was worth it.
Into the breach.
I'm going to want to kill him rather fast because it's sort of a race before he kills me. So I normally would not play Bluegill Warrior charging his face, but it sets up lethal next turn.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
Ha, this guy's toast.
4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. One short. Given how low he is. Oh, wait, what? 2, 5, 9, 10, 12. I can't cast both consecrates. I thought this was super late game given our life totals. I will still cast one of them though.
To battle!
first.
The breach.
Reporting for duty.
Justice served.
Get behind me.
Wow, value Molten Giant. Would have been nice to have that earlier.
First king.
Into the breach!
That was a terrifying opening.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
He got rid of all 3, I got rid of all 4. That's a really good hand. Because it's got Sword of Justice in it. Although, I don't think this is a coin Sword of Justice hand. It might be a coin Ooze, Argent Protector hand. No, it's not that either. It is probably a coin Sword of Justice, Injured Blade Master hand. Big risk against Acidic Swamp Ooze. Mini risk. Not a huge risk. It's just a risk you have to take when you're playing a Sword of Justice. You either get wiped out by Ooze, or you have a really good early game and you probably win. He has a really slow start. Or all spells. And now the nightmare. Well, basically this game is over.
Not on my watch. It's time for a little fun.
Sword of Justice is super swingy. Plus the Argent Protector. Both these cards are swingy. Time to play another swingy card. Man, sometimes your opponent just has all the answers and you lose. Sucks when that happens.
Reporting for duty.
Who you want me?
Job done.
Rogue, well, yeah. Although to be fair, he did spend turn 2 and turn 3 playing Dagger, so his start really sucked also. But it happens sometimes. He got the worst start, I got the best start.
To Northrend!
Who you want me to
The battle! Reporting for duty.
Well played.
Well played.
Pretty brutal game for him.
For Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
Yeah, this Sword of Justice is attracted to me. I'm gonna try to get a 2 also. Although if I play Sword of Justice and then Taz Dingo, it seems really hard to give up board control from there. Even if my turn 2 is just a guy. If my hand was this, I might have kept it. I probably would have.
Reporting for duty.
It's a nice weapon you have there. It's almost as good as this one. Moment of truth. Do I get oozed out of the game? It's gonna happen one of these games. It's gonna really suck. But not today.
Tazdingo!
It's gonna be nice to have the 3/3 square. Beats up the golem pretty well.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Probably use one of the charges of the Sword of Justice on the damaged golem also.
What to do?
That card's not bad. Looks like I'm gonna have to trade both of my guys for that one, but considering it was technically 5 mana for 5 mana, or for 8 mana, it's still a good trade. I think I play Azure Drake with it, but maybe the Venture Co Mercenary. Next turn I have 7 mana, I can play Injured Blade Master. With 7 mana I can also go 3/4, which is probably better.
If you insist.
I must move quickly.
I'll have a pretty tough board here.
My shield for Argon.
Always important to think one turn ahead to know what kind of mana you're spending. Playing the Venture Co Merc would have meant that the next turn the best I could do is play, well, I could play Defender of Argus. Wouldn't do that. That the best you can do? Ah, okay. RNG. That sucked. Oh, that was maximum damage on all of them. That sort of really sucks. Probably go Venture Co Money. Oh, Guy. Should be getting a guy each turn now. And Corehound maybe. Means the next turn I can Berserker Mercenary Guy.
I wonder.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
A manly play. Marvelous. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let him draw 2 cards with that. Not much I can do about it.
It's time for a little blood.
Reporting for duty.
It's not too bad. It's like Arcane Intellect plus 3 health.
Tazdingo! Yes!
By the way, this low FPS thing, is this going on all the Twitch streams, or is it just here? Out of curiosity, since there have been an above average number of comments about that.
I can taste the mana.
Wow, full board.
Not good, not good.
Alright, so I can double consecrate. We'll kill all his stuff. Can also consecrate Avenging Wrath. It seems like as good a time as any to double consecrate. And then get a guy, I guess. Would have been better to equality consecrate. It means I'll have 2 equalities in that deck, but I have an Avenging Wrath, so I should hold off the Avenging Wrath.
Reporting for duty.
It's better to play the Stormwind Champion when I've got more guys out, but it's going to be tough to have more guys out.
Reporting for duty.
I guess that turn almost guaranteed having an extra guy out. Not almost guaranteed. It makes it more likely. Could go for RNG lethal. Nah. Not with what he's gonna play. of stuff he's got. Probably a board clear if I play Avenging Hammer. Oh, equality would have been a nice draw. If I get 4 damage on him, I win with Avenging Wrath, but that's extremely unlikely. Wait, 2, 3, 7, 11, 12. It might be best to play the Stormwind Champion, go for him for 4 damage. He's at 5. And then finish him off at a later time. Next turn with the 6 and the 4. Actually, if I draw into the mana works out perfectly for me to Stormwind Champion plus Sky, and if I draw into equality. Okay.
Move quickly.
Feel the power.
Unfortunately, not lethal, but I'll get it to very close and provide him almost no counterplay.
The battle! Reporting for duty.
Behold the might
The battle!
of
The
Stormwind!
battle!
Whoa.
I will fight with honor. Justice
Alright, pretty
demands
nice hand. You got a
retribution.
2, 3, and then this is like the emergency 2, or the optional 2 if he plays a awesome 2. 3-2. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow, perfect. Oh, spooky. I'm a mana wraith.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, there are a few options here. One is to take out the mana wraith, and then I can play the blue, the demolisher, which looks pretty good against a board of only a 1/1. Plus, I have the Bluegill Warrior to back it up. The other possible play is worse. Looks like the Paladin's got a slow start. Get Demolition, Demolisher. I'll go Berserker Guy, since it's better than Injured Blade Master alone. That value, Novice Engineer. Just imagine each turn you're pressing that button. It's like you played a Novice Engineer, which drew herself. That's value.
The battle!
Paladin's hero ability is one of the
Reporting for duty.
abilities which makes me really want to spend the maximum amount of mana each turn. Like, Tazdingo was a possible play there, but I would much rather get a guy.
Mind if I roll need?
Shields up!
The battle!
Well, my board sort of sucks here. I have the choice of playing Ogre or Tazdingo Guy. Tazdingo Guy protects the Demolisher, and I get a guy. Play the Bluegill Warrior and charge into the Sun Fury, but I've got Tazdingo. Should be enough to kill this lady. I like it when you're ahead enough that you can just take advantage of the guy each turn. Blade Master guy, Dingo guy. Alright, if that's get down, then I will send the 1-3 to become a 1-1. Ah, no value.
Get down!
I have the choice of Sword Guy or just Boulder Fist. Sword Guy Warrior is a possible play. I get a 3-2, but that is equally vulnerable to Consecrate, so I should play Ogre to beat the thing that I'm most vulnerable to.
Reporting for duty.
X marks the spot.
Got 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Avenging is really good here, I imagine, no matter what it hits. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
To battle.
Probably one of the worst case. Well, whatever. It's going to be pretty much the same case no matter what it hit.
Reporting for duty.
The victory.
That was interesting how they also gave free monies to the people who
You asked for it.
watched
I will
the Blizzard
fight
streams
with
the
honor.
most and subscribed to the most. That's like, surprise, have money. But cool stuff for them peeps. They had awards for like most minutes viewed and most minutes or longest time viewed, longest time streamed. It was cool stuff. Congratulations to Pain User for being a streaming maniac. I'll trade this because that card is slightly better than mine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That card is not slightly better than mine, but I have a Demolisher. Clear the way for Demolisher. Demolisher can't be protected here, which is actually a bit of a problem. It ends up being basically a 3-4. Well, in the best case scenario.
Reporting for duty.
That's the problem with having an unprotected Demolisher. Fairly bad play.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Azure Drake will either get Shattered plus Fire Blast, or just traded straight across. Ventrico Merc can get Twilight Drake plus Fire Blast. I'm gonna play this one.
Job's done.
Wanna blow something up?
Time runs out on me.
Your magic shall not save me.
Reporting for duty.
Locked and loaded. Let the pain speak to me.
The Core Hound, quite sadly, trades against the 4-1 Spellbreaker in a Fire Blast. Rather tragic. I think Ventrico is the best.
You gotta be kidding me!
I have quite a lot of cards on my opponent, but the Acolyte of Pain is bound to draw at least 2 cards. In fact, I should not have summoned a guy there. Then again, that puts it in Consecrate range. Wait, but he was gonna Fire Blast. It's okay.
Not good, not good.
If that card is Mirror Entity, then I'd love to trigger it with this guy. This guy would be a disaster. So I'm pretty much going to play for the secret. Unfortunate. This is a good play. Counterspell. Great. Double tricked. Well, not really. Just the way that turn was going to end up being. Alright, go ahead and equality consecrate, or equality wrath here. Play the free molten giant for the super value. Feels like construct. I'm in the danger zone.
I have no
After
time
one
for
more
games.
Okay, well, if it hits me, I die to Frostbolt, but I can't hit it because then I die. Which means I will be definitely playing this card since it's it combos with one of the 7s. And then I'll go this and this. Now that kills it and then gets a... I have to play... Oh my gosh. Oh, what a disaster. Actually, I have to play the small guys.
Let me
Reporting for duty.
On my watch.
It was possible to do this play and then trade, but I am gambling that he cannot do 2 points of damage. Which is a bad gamble, but sometimes you are desperate.
My eyes are open.
3, 5, 6. In order to survive this turn, I must somehow kill Sylvanas and then take less than 2 damage on the return attack.
Let me think.
Is that even possible?
To battle!
This is my responsibility.
I think that's actually impossible. It actually might have been possible if I had killed it with the sheep and the Stormwind Champion, but now it's impossible.
I must move quickly.
Okay.
Well played. The victory.
It was extremely unlikely.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
No, the good old Sword of Justice opening. I feel like I'm failing Trump's Tuesday's teachings by not explaining why I was guaranteed to lose. But it's too late now. I'll try better next time.
For justice. Who you want me?
That Raging Worgen is extremely dangerous, so it cannot be allowed to live. So that was the only play to kill it, therefore I
We
did
have
it.
many secrets.
Go ahead and kill this off. The other play that's possible is Ooze Argent Protector. However, against the Mage, having Divine Shield on his turn is pretty poor due to his ability to just Fire Blast it. So I'm going to just do that.
I'll put it on your tab.
This creates a 4-3, which is quite strong against his 5-4. I can get a 2-2, which I will.
Reporting for duty.
I almost considered not hitting it because this just gives him a target to hit, but it being at 2 health could play to my benefit. In addition, him not hitting this will allow me to Argent Protector this, which will trade with that, which is good. The reason why not to Argent Protector this is because then this kills the 3-3, this pings off the Fire Blast, and then he has a 5-1. I guess that would be somewhat good. This is still better though.
They are bend to my command.
His going for me is ambitious. Not necessarily wrong, but is greedy.
Not on my watch.
Crap, has he used the coin yet? Do not remember. I don't think he has.
Not on my watch.
I mean, I think he has, rather. He coined out the Worgen. Okay, thanks. This means that on this turn, I can overextend against Flame Strike, and this turn only. So I'm playing it all out. It does get hit by Blizzard, but that card is seen less often. And this amount of risk is great, because Stormwind Champion will destroy him with this much stuff out. I got the Recruit to get the Sword of Justice before the Raptor to prevent it from being Fire Blastable. Stormwind Champion is quite good here, but with this, it'll end up being that I deal 3 to it with a shield, and I still have to sack 2 guys, so Avenging Wrath is better. Break the shield, hopefully do 2 damage to this.
This is my responsibility.
Of course, send the 3-2 into the 4-3 instead of the 3-3. If I play the champion, I can kill this guy with these 2. This guy kills that. But Frost Elemental is better. Yes, it is. Water Elemental frozen.
The battle.
This is my
The battle.
Sweet revenge.
Reporting for duty.
The 5 health guys are good on turn 8 because he's unable to Flame Strike plus Fire Blast. And on the next turn, they might be able to win. They might not be. Probably play the Stormwind Champion and do the double trade to reduce my exposure to Flame Strike. I could also hit him for 7, putting him down to 6. That's actually better.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
This is my
The
responsibility.
battle. Reporting for duty.
Debatably better. Most of the times it's better. But not always.
I am not a morning person.
Good to know I have the equality consecrate combo to rely on. I'm going to let him overextend on the board.
Reporting for duty.
He'll probably be suspicious that I spent turn 10 with 5 cards in hand doing nothing, but any of the cards I play are just getting destroyed by him. And it's tough to predict the opponent has equality consecrate. Fortunately, I'm not at 1 health lower. Grizzly will die to Fire Blast plus that, so better to get a guy.
Reporting for duty.
My watch.
For Najatar.
The battle.
5, 3, 2.
Reporting for duty.
Nice big guy. Protecting this is still pointless due to his ability to just Fire Blast it.
Reporting for duty.
However, it may not be pointless to protect something else. Currently, it looks like he's set up to do this Fire Blast. This is uncontested, unless he draws Flame Strike, which means I should save the Argent Protector since I still lose to the same thing.
Well played. You win. You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, so in this hand I've got a 2 and then a 3, although I cannot protect the 3. That makes the 3 rather bad, although I am going first. This hand would basically be the worst 2 and 3 I can have, though it's good against coin. Demolisher, it's just no good in this deck. Or it's not good with this few cards. I much prefer this hand. Although I could easily have gotten a worse hand.
It's time for a little blood.
Alright. Get him, Ooze. I'm injured Blade Master. Sometimes I like imagining myself a Pokemon trainer, throwing the cards out with Pokeballs. That makes no sense. It's not a very good Cult Master, but it'll have to be the Cult Master I play.
Die! Or both.
This hand plays itself.
Job's done.
That's not a value kind of cold. I would never be caught dead making that play. That was like a 4-mana Ice Lance almost. With the Defender of Argus, the 7/8 kills this and still has 2 health, which is nice. I can also play the Bluegill Warrior with it. Could alternatively play Stormwind Champion, trade this, have 2 health left. Water Elemental probably finishes it off. But if I play Bluegill Warrior, that's a very good value for me right now. I'll take this route.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
If I had 1 more mana, I would have instead done Bluegill Warrior charges this, get a guy, Defender of Argus, and then attack there. But it looked like Defender of Argus was only going to apply its buff to 1 card. And I can get better than that. This next turn, my likely play is going to be Bluegill, Defender of Argus. And that is in fact the choice I will choose. Oh, right. That's a 3/2 now. I guess that doesn't change much. But it does mean my recruit is going to be a 3/3, which is higher than I thought, which is good.
My shield for the alliance!
Neat.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Tempted to put the Blessing of Wisdom on the Mana Worm. No, it's basically just draw one card. I can do better than that.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Time runs out on me.
Ah, excellent.
Not on my watch.
In this case, I should put Blessing of Wisdom on it since I can expect it to survive.
To battle!
And Consecration, since it's less flexible than Avenging. It also lets me get a guy.
Well
Reporting for
played.
duty.
To Northrend!
Attack, and then Avenging. Now I want as much damage to go on the minions as possible, so Avenging first. The only disaster is if this only takes 1 damage. I guess that's not too bad.
For justice!
This is my
Alright, given that he's out of cards, I will consecrate the Yeti off. And I'll trade just in case he's got something. Actually, no, I won't. Well, yes, I will.
This is my
We are in top deck wars.
Reporting for duty.
Not bad. I think it's gonna end up dealing least. Well, now it's gonna kill a Core Hound.
Reporting for duty.
But kill Core Hound, deal 4 damage to me is pretty good. At least this means the recruit lives, unless he top decked Fireball. There's like no scenario where this doesn't happen unless that's Fireball, or Flame Strike, or Frostbolt, or Pyro. No
Well
spells.
played.
Really?
Well played.
Okay, the good news is I'm 1 off lethal.
This is my responsibility.
The battle!
Well, this is gonna come down to whether or not his top deck can deal 1 damage.
Reporting for duty.
Buff 1, deal 1. Oh, redraw. Oh, now he needs to do 2 damage.
What we do.
Ooh. That is 2.
Well played.
Dumb game.
I can't do that. Yes. Reporting for duty.
Well played.
Well played.
That's slow roll.
will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Alright, I can't keep the Protector since I have nothing to Divine Shield. The Ooze isn't going to be played on 2. It's mainly being kept because it's ridiculously good. I'll be recruiting on turn 2 and turn 3 presumably. Recruit turn 2, Argent Protector the recruit. Turn 3, send it as his recruit. We'll see what happens.
Reporting for duty.
I am not a morning person.
If I play the Argent Protector, then this thing will be a 1-3 after it attacks me. Goes down to a 1-2. I kill it with the Argent. It's reasonable, though not great. But good enough.
The battle!
A recruit would have meant I have an empty board, which wouldn't be good enough.
For the crusade!
I have the choice to consecrate here, but that's not good enough either.
This is my responsibility.
Reporting for duty.
I'm tempted to Blessing of Wisdom his Scarlet Crusader. I feel like it might attack. We're gonna see how everyone else plays with Blessing of Wisdom. And if it doesn't attack, then it's okay. Now I can make fun of him for not attacking! If I had a faster hand, I would not have Scarlet Crusadered it, or Blessing of Wisdomed it. Oh wow. That's... okay. That'll give me some cards. Troll. 7 is the threshold that I consider this reasonable to attack with. I'll play the Drake.
To battle!
Gonna get some fat card advantage. Yeah, free life tapping. Only costs 7. It's a good deal. Sort of. I basically played 1 to draw 2 cards. That's pretty value. Uh, 2-4 probably. Since any knife is very dangerous if I have that guy out.
The light protects me.
Oh, you got it. Oh. Wow, that's actually really good for him then.
Move quickly!
Missed half the damage.
Reporting for duty.
Unless he was playing around Molten Giant.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus!
My eyes are open. That was a mistake.
Yeah, we forgot to attack. No big deal. It's optional.
Let me think. That was a mistake.
To battle! To battle!
Actually doesn't do much. It just kills one guy. That's better. But I should probably 3-2.
I must move quickly! Reporting for duty.
The reason why equality is not good there is because it equalities my own Molten Giant, which is quite valuable right now. And yes, okay, Consecration kills 2 guys, but that's pretty lackluster still.
Let me think.
Having the two guys being at 1 hit point would not matter much, I think. Plus, now that they're at 2 hit points now, I can consecrate. Woo.
I got the best deals anywhere.
So I'll go 4/8, and then I guess hero ability. And by hero ability, I meant to.
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty. The victory.
Woo.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, he got rid of all the cards. Oh, what a lovely name. I love you too. Whoops. I am going to try to grind out the long game, so I should trade there instead of allowing me to do 3 damage and then he does 3 damage and then so on and so on. I do have consecration, which might have been one idea to go for him instead. Cult Master is reasonable here, because I drew Iron for Grizzly. I might have also played it anyways, even without the Iron for Grizzly. Just as a 4-mana 4/2 to get something on the board. Getting a guy there would be pretty slow.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
With the Iron Fur and the guy, I'm looking to draw some fat cards here. Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
What we do.
Well, the good news is I draw 2 cards. The better news is I might draw more than that. The sad news is if I want to kill his guy, then I have to not draw 1 card.
To battle.
Let me think.
Oh, it changes things. No, it doesn't. Or does it?
I must move quickly.
Does not change things.
Who's next?
My hand is surprisingly bad. Whoa. Whoops. That animation took longer than expected. I should have actually Defender of Argus right after all that. That position was interesting. Didn't figure it out fast enough.
You call that a way?
What you looking at?
Reporting for duty.
I have the choice to equality cons. Oh, your Drake. Oh, that's really good.
I wonder.
Wow, 2 guys with 3 health. Value is your Drake.
on your head.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So that's 11 damage. Could be up to 13. He's got 9 damage, which means I would die to Pyroblast. But if I put the Defender Vargas, I can't actually die, so Defender attack is pretty obvious. Oh, that's even better. All I need to do is 3 damage on him. Oh, that's guaranteed. Fancy.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, that hand is full of Paladinness. I'll keep the Consecrate if he keeps most of the cards in his hand. It could be good. I'll keep the option. And it's sort of weak sauce, so I might need Consecration to catch up.
It's time for a little blood.
My ancestors watch over me.
That's pretty rough. I can create a recruit, but I could enrage the Torn. I'm willing to take 5 damage a turn, and he would probably be willing to deal 5 damage a turn. And this hand is super slow.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see how this goes. Alright, the good news is everything went as expected. I have the option to play the Silver Hand Knight I drew with the Blessing of Wisdom, and I'll take that.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir. Your magic shall not save me.
Okay.
Not on my watch.
To battle! To battle!
So why not taunt plus shield? Putting the shield on preemptively against a mage is almost always a bad idea. You'd need something really compelling to do that due to the ability of Fire Blast to kill a shield. I have to be cautious of the Flame Strike, which is why I think I'm going to not go Defender guy, which would create a lot of guys. Instead, I'll trade down and play a Venture Co.
This is my responsibility.
Turn 6 against a mage is like one of the most critical turns out there. Alright, well I'll play this pretty much no matter what. What will I kill the 2-3 with? I would kill it with the 4-4. Which means I should actually play it on these two guys. Since they would normally die to... No, I should play it on this guy because... Which means... Alright.
My shield for Argus! My shield for Argus!
The slight problem with this is that this is still vulnerable to Flame Strike because the Defender Vargas hits this. So I'm mostly playing around Flame Strike here. If I was playing around preserving the sheep, I would send this into this, but it seems like he would be willing to send this into this and then cast Flame Strike. Or something similar. hitting him with this guy is pretty big, so I'll do so. Though it looks like he'll be able to trade afterwards. But he'll be at pretty low life total.
Reporting for duty.
In order to play around Flame Strike, I suppose I will play nothing this turn. In the worst case scenario, where he plays Flame Strike and a guy. Yeah, that's also pretty bad. Like Equality Consecrated is born. Although I will play this instead. Beat him into playing even more stuff.
Reporting for duty.
I like how the chat is divided on whether or not that was a good play or a bad play. It depends on what you think is in his hand, and it depends on your level of greed. That play was probably something that could have been played much differently, and legitimately, by a lot of different players.
The battle!
Whether or not it would have led to a win,
Well played.
yes.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Fun.
Greetings, traveler.
I might go 1, 2, 3, 4. Coining out the Sword of Justice is pretty typical though. Might also just go 1, 2, 3, 4. If I coin out Sword of Justice, there's not much I can do with it. On turn 3.
First kill.
I'll take it a little slow.
Reporting for duty. The battle!
Lose or lose.
Put this apple on your head.
Life Juggler Ooze would hurt quite a bit.
Do you like to play with fire?
That's pretty good too.
Not on my watch.
I think the Life Juggler is slightly better. I'll go ahead and kill that one. Okay. We'll hit a 3-1 with a charge of the Sword of Justice, somewhat happily.
For justice!
This thing is a 3-2, which means my 3-4 will destroy it. Along with that, I can coin out Topzingo, I guess, which is more than enough to deal with this guy as well. It's Super Yeti. The trolls have gathered. Someone in chat suggested Venture Co Mercenary. That would fail quite badly to a deadly shot.
Reporting for duty.
Who you want me killing?
But Justice pretty good. Gets your guy supercharged. Ooh. Got the dogs. The problem with playing Venture Co is this deals 5 damage to it. Magma Rager is too strong. Problem is also the Emperor Cobra, so even if I traded this off, it doesn't work. Consecration unfortunately doesn't take care of the Emperor Cobra, and equality consecration is overkill. So I've got a few problems here. I think ultimately I must consecration and then get a guy and bind my turn on this turn. I'll likely send the Cobra after the Amani Berserker. For otherwise my recruit threatens the Cobra.
Put this apple on your head.
Actually gotta kill my own Silverhand recruit. Unless I want to do Equality Avenging Wrath. That's actually really good here. Yep.
Well played. Thank you.
Reporting for duty.
It's true that I sort of just assumed that all of them would die to the Avenging Wrath. Which is sort of a mistake. Alright, Equality will kill him. Hammer of Wrath.
Well played. I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Looks like I've got a slow start here. No way to protect the Demolisher, so I can get rid of that. I'll save the Consecration as a catch-up mechanism. Hopefully it'll be enough.
It's time for a little.
That's true. The main reason why I didn't think this deck would go 12 is because it has no true silvers in it. It is a major part of making decks good. I'm gonna not recruit here because Amani Berserker is too good against that. And probably coin out Dazingo.
Handle it.
The only thing disastrous that could happen would be Blessing Kings on this. And that would be devastating. Pretty much lose the game. Reasonable. I'm gonna have trouble keeping stuff on the board, so looks like Argent Protector will be used pretty terribly here, but good enough. Oh, there's the Blessing. Very scary. There are a few choices here. One is Defender of Argus, and then I won't take 6. The other is play Venture Co Mercenary, which is actually a solution. Or if I play the Defender of Argus by itself, I would have to 3 for 1.
Let me think.
Well, not 3 for... It's sort of 3 for 1. This is also more mana efficient. It does run the risk of getting Humility affected, which would pretty much end the game. So I could kill off my own Venture Co. and then carry out the original plan.
The battle. This is my responsibility.
Move quickly.
And this is the play that takes more guts than Defender of Argus.
Follow the rules.
Alright, well, fortunately I can kill off my own Venture Co at least. So I've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 8 damage that I can do to this. And I'll do it.
How you doing? Not good, not good.
This is my responsibility.
Job's done.
Okay, I can't afford to get hit by that 6. Actually, I might have to take the 6 if I want to stand a chance, because if I just try to stave off death, there's no way I can kill the Builder Fist Ogre. So, just play the Core Hound. Yep. There's playing to not lose, and then playing to win. I like to play to win. Even though playing to win means the chances of me losing this turn are extraordinarily high.
To Northrend! Reporting for duty.
So on this turn, the most I can do is give myself 2 taunts. Looks like the biggest taunts I could do is injured plus this. This would be 3, 4, 10 points of health. 10 points of health can be taken out by this to this, and this to this. So I will lose. Although, it's possible to draw something maybe. Possible to bamboozle him.
My seal for Argon.
Seems super unlikely, given that the obvious attacks are right there. No, okay.
Well played. Well played.
Alright, 10 wins. That's fine. If we could get the bot to record the score correctly, that would be great. Even though the data may not be correct. Oh, gold scrub.